Hey guys, it's Decor Friday, and this is our baby shower floral tower. I started off by building my tower with raw wood from Home Depot. Added a little spray paint. Here I am using one of my money-saving methods, which is taking a pool noodle and using it instead of floral foam. I'm just measuring it out at the moment, making sure that I have the right size to be able to create 3 different rows with the pool noodle. I also took a foam board, cut it into a square, and glued it to the top of my tower to be able to hold my pool noodles in place. Once I've measured all of my pool noodles, now I'm taking my Gorilla Glue from my hot glue gun, adding it to the pool noodle, and then gluing it to the top. Once I have all 3 pool noodles in place, I am going to start to add my flowers. Hydrangeas, blue roses, and blue carnations. Of course, I'll need wire cutters to go ahead and size up my flowers and begin putting them in place. I try to space them out to give them some type of depth and just to make sure that they're not completely flush against the pool noodle. These are by far my favorite hydrangeas to use. I got these off of Amazon and they come 10 in a pack. And I just love how full they are and how flexible they are and how lifelike they look. Looking around to see if I can start adding my blue flowers, and I think I'm going to start adding a few just to fill in some spaces. I got my carnations, and I'm just going to put them in spaces that I think make sense, but usually you end up taking them out and moving them to a different area of the topper. You're going to see it disappear for a while because I had to take it down and put it on my side so I can get a better idea of how it looked height-wise. This was about 4 feet tall on the floor, and it was sitting on a coffee table height type of table, and I needed to see how tall it really looked on the floor. So now I'm just going to clean up my little work area a bit so I can show you guys how to do the bottom portion of this. And of course, I dropped the camera. So here is the bottom of the tower. I've taken an actual square foam and placed it in the bottom of the tower, and then taken five hydrangeas and placed them on top of this square floral foam piece. And now I'm just adding a few of the blue roses and carnations into the bottom of this just to fill in some space, mess around with it, play with it a little bit to see what looks right in what spot. So now I'm going again and just looking and seeing what I need to move around, if there's any empty spaces, gaps, holes that need to be filled in, or if flowers just don't look right in the spots that I have them in. I decided to add a few of these pretty white roses that I have that have baby's breath attached to them. I thought they would look good, see, filling in those spaces in between the hydrangeas. Moving some of these blue pieces around. So now I'm just making a few adjustments to the bottom that I did to the top by adding those white roses. You can't see me, of course, but you can see all of my gray in my head. So here it is from bottom to top. I did add a silver table number that I spray painted to match the tower color. I also took BADY and spray painted it blue and placed it around the side of the tower. If you guys would like to see more, you can check me out at myexpressivesolutions.com.